Hello, I'm Bookface. I just tried to record the polar bear quiz and I failed at the end, but, well, I didn't fail, my recording failed. But this is the World Wildlife Foundation's animal quizzes. I did the polar bear one. We'll just say that was just a test, not just me not understanding my own recordings. So we're gonna try the rhinoceros quiz. I like the, oh, look at that boy. As our newest ranger, we need you to help us increase our rhino population. I'm about to do that. Demonstrate your knowledge by answering the questions and watch the reserve grow. Each question you get correctly, you'll add another rhino to the reserve. Plus, you'll earn a special ranger badge once you've answered all 10 questions. Okay, so I got a 7 out of 10, last one, which is good. But I want 10 out of 10 ultimate park ranger. Let's do this, rhinos. Black rhinos and white rhinos are found in Africa. We got our black rhinos and white rhinos are found in Africa. Javan, Sumatra, and Indian rhinos found in Asia. Penguins, Alaskan first dibs on Antarctica. What? True or false? Rhinos have poor eyesight. I wouldn't think so. Maybe. I'm gonna say false. Dang it. Well, the rhinos don't see very well. Other senses pick up the slack, mainly smelling hearing. Well, egrets and other birds perch on rhinos because they get lonely. They feed on parasites. Their wings get tired. Predators can't attack them. I know this is like why they picked stuff from the alligator's teeth, but I think, yeah, okay. Oh, little boy. Can I look at my rhinos? Feed on parasites. Birds get a free meal on rhinos. Literally. By perching atop a rhino, these birds can feed on parasites found on the rhino's skin. This mutually beneficial relationship between two species is often referred to as symbiosis. The rhino with the longest hair is, I don't know. Feeling Java. Dang it. What is it? Sumatran. Reddish brown skin, variably covered with long hair. In fact, calves start out as redheads. I do not see a single hair on this thing. The dense covering of red-brown fur that becomes more sparse and coarse as they grow older. What's the main difference between black and white rhinos? One is white, one is black. Alright. You don't have to get snarky with me. Shape of its lips. When they sleep, number of toes. I think it's toes. Dang! It says what? Okay, shape of lips. Okay, so this one has like a beak, this one has a pouty face. And funny enough, both types of rhinos are the same color. The name white rhinoceros comes from the Dutch wijd, wide, in reference to animal with wide muzzle. Black rhinos have pointed, flexible upper lips. Fascinating. I'm doing terrible. Rhinos are threatened by poaching due to their demand for their horns. Everyone knows that one. Oh. At least one rhino is poached every day because of exploding illegal Asian demand for its horn. Highly sought as a status symbol, horn is also mistakenly believed to cure cancer in Vietnam. Don't just get chemotherapy. I know it's not fun, but don't murder a rhino for it. The Javan rhino is one of the blank large animal species in the world. Oldest, rarest, smelliest, fastest. I thought that one said fattest. And I was about to say rude. This is also a little rude. Okay, so oldest or rarest. I think rarest, because I feel like they're older. Yeah! Javan rhino. Oh, wow. It looks like a hippo, kind of. Javan rhino once roamed from northeastern India to Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, and the islands of Sumatra and Java in Indonesia. Today, as few as 40 individuals are thought to survive, making the Javan rhino one of the rarest large animal species. Dang. 40. Just 40 left. God. This is sad. As a result of strict conservation efforts, the Indian rhino population has increased from 600 in 1975 to blank in 2002. 601. Okay. I don't think that's the answer. I think 50,000 is a bit too optimistic. So I'm gonna say I think it's double the 1,200. Dang it! Indian rhino is a conservation success, starting with a population increase from 600 to 2,400. However, it's still threatened by poaching for its horn. I'm glad. Why does this guy look so smug? Which of the following is not a way they work to protect rhinos? Cloning rhinos? Well, obviously they do that. Otherwise, it would be boring. No, it's always good to help rhinos, even if it doesn't involve the cloning process. Stopping forest destruction. Strengthening anti-poaching efforts. Increasing management in protected areas. I don't think they clone rhinos yet. Stopping from stop the trade of rhino horns. Oh, raise awareness about the threat to rhinos. This dude looks cool. I wanna hang out with this dude. Which of the following are ways individuals can help rhinos? Use sustainable wood and paper products. Oh yeah, because forest destruction. Don't buy rhino horn products. Yeah, that's a pretty basic one. Take a trip to see rhinos in the wild. Does that help? I think the answer is all of them, but yeah. Is that really sustainable wood products? Protect rhino habitat. Try to see rhinos in the national setting. Build job opportunities. Oh, it's being like, hey, we love rhinos. You wanna take care of them. Okay, I got a 6. Got a bronze rhino badge. Well, that was fun. Okay, so didn't have the best luck with rhinos. Let's see if I can get a better score with elf. I don't know why, just floating in the void. Looks like he's made of Play-Doh. Newest Ranger, yeah, okay. How long does elephant pregnancy last? This I actually looked up fairly recently. It is 18 months. Never mind. 22. I knew it was incredibly long. I didn't know it was... Dang it. Elephants give birth to a single baby after a 22-month-long pregnancy. That has to be awful. That's the longest gestation period of any animal. Elephants have good long-term memories. True. Elephants do possess incredible memories. Their extraordinary recollection helps them find places to drink and eat food. Elephants also develop remarkable social skills that allow them to remember dozens, even hundreds of other elephants. They have Mom, please, I want to look cool at school, don't... Mom. Sorry. What is one way forest elephants differ from savanna elephants? Don't have tusks, have longer trunks, they aren't in Africa, they are smaller. I want to say tusks. Dang it. Are they smaller? They're smaller, dang it. Forest elephants are smaller and darker than savanna elephants, and their tusks are straighter and pointing downward, allowing them to move through dense undergrowth of their habitat, forests of Central Africa. You see, I was thinking maybe like, the horns would trip them up, so I thought, okay, or horns, tusks. Maybe the tusks are not a thing for these ones, because they're in the way. You can save elephants by supporting ecotourism. Thought that said ecoterrorism. I mean, I'd love to travel to Africa and see the elephants. An elephant's blank is an elongated fusion of its nose and upper lip and contains approximately 150,000 muscles. Leg. Tail. It's the trunk. The elephant's trunk has up to 150,000 muscles. The human body has about 600 muscles. Oh my god. That is one ripped flesh tentacle. That is not, no. Among its many uses, elephant trunk picks up objects, trumpets warnings, and greets other elephants. What are female elephant hens? Cows. I think it's cows. Because I'm pretty sure ewes are like babies. I'm pretty sure it's not lioness, and I know it's not a hen, so cow? Yeah! Because I know a male elephant's called a bull, so. Female elephants are called cows, led by a matriarch. Elephants are organized into complex social structures. Cows, juveniles, and calves. Male elephants, known as bulls, tend to live in isolation. Alright then. Elephant's blank skin helps them cool. Wrinkly, hairy, shiny, and gray. Wrinkly. I know this one. Elephant's wrinkly skin keeps them cool. Moisture is trapped in the wrinkles and evaporates more slowly than if the skin surface is flat. Elephant also radiates excess heat by fanning its large ears. It's actually, I remember reading it. So basically, more body heat can dissipate from a living creature based on how much surface area the skin has. So big creatures need to get rid of a lot of body heat will have a lot of excess skin, because that's more body heat that can get out without pulling more in necessarily. It's also the reason why hares have such giant ears. Where's the main food in an elephant's diet? Bananas, roots, bark, and grass. I don't think it's bananas. So roots. I don't think it's bark either. So roots or grass. Roots? Dang it, it's grass. It's grass. Most of the elephant's diet consists of grasses. Elephants are also known to eat bark, leaves, fruits, and agricultural crops. Elephant-human conflicts exist because elephants are taking up more space. Elephants have lost habits and migratory routes to human settlements. Elephant populations have grown. Humans haven't encountered elephants before. What is this thing? I'd say this probably. Yeah. As wild spaces vanish, elephants are forced into closer contact with people. World wildlife works to ease reduce conflict. Alright. Between humans and elephants. Most immediate threat to elephants is poachers who kill them for their tusks. Oh, wow. Illegal demand for ivory is the biggest driver of elephant poaching. Despite a global ban on international ivory sales, tens of thousands of elephants are killed annually, meaning a growing demand for ivory products. You can save elephants by making sure you know about ivory. Yeah, don't do that. Also, interesting thing. See these are hollow. Elephant tusks are actually hollow. They got I think I read somewhere they're kind of like teeth. They have nerves and inside them. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. What is WWF doing to work with elephants? Okay, so the answer is all of these. But working with government partners to maintain large conservation areas, reducing conflict between people and animals, elephants, fighting poaching, and stopping demand for illegal ivory. Definitely all these. So I got 7 out of 10. Cribs, trains, laws, teams. Good job, guys. I got a silver elephant badge. It's time for the big one. Okay, now you didn't hear me say this because I said it in the polar bear recording, which got deleted. But I felt like I would probably do best with the tiger. And we're gonna find out. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the other stuff. Well, hey, all right, yeah, Ranger, all that stuff. Okay, it's serious mode. Let's get some epic quiz. At most, how many pounds of meat can a tiger consume at one time? I'm thinking, I want to be careful because I want a perfect score on this, if I can, or at least an 8. 13 sounds too low. 215,000 also sound way too high. 88 seems like the weird, very specific number that you get. Oh my god. A tiger has appeared on the horizon. Tigers need up to 88 pounds of meat at once. Also, geez, that's a lot. They typically hunt alone and stalk prey. What's the estimated tiger population in the wild? I'm thinking 3,900. Just because that's... But is that too low? I'm gonna hope that it's too low. And these just seem too round. Oh my god. Around 3,900 tigers live in the wild. They live in a few patches of forest in Asia. And a little fact, they shared in a Tiger King. Interesting show. Not necessarily for conservation, but it was still interesting. There are more captive tigers than wild tigers. Or at least there were at one time. How much of a tiger's historic range has been lost? What? I do not know what this means. Okay, let's think about it. If it's 3%, nobody cares. Like, I'm sure that's still probably a big thing, but I don't think it does that much. 15% is still along the line of, so we were between 60 and 93. I want to go 93 just because, again, when it's too rounded like this, or these, it seems too obvious. I kind of hope I'm wrong, but... Oh, I was right. Jeez. I don't like being right. Tigers have lost 93% of their historic range to human activity. Oh, they're like where they live. I thought it was like their like biological range on the evolutionary ladder or whatever, including the clearing of forests for agriculture. Okay, we're doing good. Which of these does not threaten tigers in the wild? Oh, this is bycatch. What is bycatch? Wildlife trade, habitat loss, climate change. It's tricky, but I'm thinking climate change. I feel like they wouldn't introduce this if it didn't have a reason. Habitat loss, we just told was a reasoning. And illegal wildlife trade sounds like selling tigers, so... Dang it! What was it? Bike? Oh, come on. I don't even know what that is. Climate change, habitat loss, what's bycatch? That's not very fair, but whatever. What does WWF to do? Stop and hope that line do to help end tiger poaching. Stronger law enforcement, powers community patrols, creates enforcement units in each landscape. All these answered. People in all 13 countries. Oh, I was confused for saying, like, wait, all 13? All 13 with tigers, probably. How do scientists identify individual tigers? Color of their eyes, length of their tails, pattern of their stripes, and shape of their paw. I'm gonna go with stripes. Tigers have unique stripe patterns, much like humans have unique fingerprints. How do tigers help some of the world's poorest communities? They attract tourists, they scare off other predators, they help farm, they host fundraisers. Don't think that's it. Don't think that's it either. It's definitely not it. Scare off other predators, maybe? Dang! Where tigers are, tourists go. And where tourists go, money can be made. I mean, that's still cool, but monitor tigers and their prey. Tracking technology, DNA collection, camera traps, and all these. Make conservation decisions based on strong science. That's what we like to hear. True or false? Tiger King did teach me something. There are more tigers in captivity in the US and in the wild in Asia. It's true. God, that's sad. WWF has called for a ban on private possessions of big cats such as tigers and lions. Okay, if I get this one right, then I'll have done the best on this one at least. In 2010, the world came together at the Historic Tiger Summit and pledged to. Alright, let's... The Historic Tiger Summit. Make tigers the FIFA World Cup mascot. No, I don't think that's it. I mean, they might do that, but I don't think. Lobby for tigers as the Olympic mascot. No, stop with the mascot. Elevate wild tigers as the symbol of nature. Double the number of wild tigers by 2022. I think that seems like the only one that really helps with conservation. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I did best on. By the next Chinese Year of the Tiger. Goal known as TX2. Well, that's nice. Got a silver tiger badge. Well, I didn't get expertise in any of them, but I think I'm happy with this. Okay, so with the knowledge that I've already taken this quiz, so I know the answers, I'm gonna get to number 1 in the polar bears thing. Just cause I'll still read them out. I'll still have fun with it. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Hey, I won. But yeah, I know the answers. Usually give birth to 2 cubs at a time. Twin cubs stick by their mother's side for a year to get survival skills. Occasionally they may give birth to 1 or 3. Sick, man. Man, that's a lot of kids to have at once. It sounds unbearable. Okay, what color tongue do they have? Weirdly enough, it's blue. Yeah, among their 42 razor-sharp teeth. They also have black skin under their fur. I thought they had white skin and, like, clear hairs. I thought I'd heard that somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. I am wrong. It says that I'm wrong. How fast can polar bears swim? 6 miles per hour. I thought it was more. But the 6 miles per hour is fast, I suppose. They paddle with their front leg, paws, and hind legs flat like a rudder. How much does the average polar bear weigh? The answer is 800 to 1300. Polar bears measure 6 to 9 feet. Nice. Feet in length, contain a thick layer of body fat to fight the cold. Females tend to weigh about half as much as males. Why don't polar bears live in Antarctica? They don't have passports. Shout out to that answer. Penguin population forced polar bears out. But yeah, it is that. There was never any like a path along the evolutionary scale. Evolved relatively recently from grizzly bears somewhere in eastern Russia and Alaska. Because the world's oceans have never frozen north to south, polar bears never found a way to Antarctica. What is the greatest threat? Climate change. It's a pretty gimme answer right there. Shorter ice seasons from climate change result in less time for polar bears to find food. Oh yeah, in case you couldn't guess, this is all me being like, hey, help with conservation. This is a great website to do it. Human polar bear conflicts are on the rise because polar bears are living farther south. What? Just one moment.
A few moments later.
Okay, what is the odd? Because melting sea ice. That's what the answer is. I knew that. I knew that one from the very beginning. Retreating ice means polar bears spend more time on shore and come in contact with people more often. WWF supports community projects in Alaska and Russia to prevent unintended encounters between bears and people. Polar people. Which is not a reason that WWF tracks polar bears. To locate populations or tour groups. Nope. Yeah. Scientists also perform health assessments when they put the collars on the bears. Jimmy, please. Jimmy, let me go. Scientists do not take samples of nail clippings. Apparently they do take samples of fat. I don't know how. Freaking liposuctioning wild polar bears. Use blood, fat, and hair samples to identify any toxic contamination. Also measure weight and length and estimate age from bears' teeth. Pretty cool. Seems like a risky way to determine those things. And the answer, as we've learned, is all of these. The wonderful people at the World Wildlife Foundation are doing all of these, and I appreciate that. And just like that, I have done perfect. Completely of my own skill. A platinum polar bear badge. And there it is. And here's the thing. I could stop it there, because this is all the video is supposed to be. But I'm not going to. Symbolic species adoptions. You ever wondered where Pangea came from? Well, I said it as soon as he showed up, but, you know, some people don't listen. Where are you, you little pangolin boy? There he is. But yeah, you can get stuffed animals for all these. They're a little expensive, but you'd be helping actual endangered species. So, all these lovely animals, which I'll be showing. You could get a nice, adorable little plush of it, and actually help real animals of these in the wild, and I think that is lovely. Some of these I did not realize were endangered. I did not realize ladybugs were endangered. Maybe it's like a specific kind of ladybug, I'm not sure, but yeah. But yeah, it's the little wombat. Support conservation. These animals are dying, and we need to help them. But yeah, if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. I'm going to leave the link to this website in the description, but it's also just worldwildlife.org, so you could find it pretty easy. But I'm going to do that anyways. See you next time. Bye.